Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. Now I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. So you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome and great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, it being a Tuesday, we not only have a fresh set of dailies here, which we normally have every day, also have a fresh set of weeklies, which is pretty awesome. Now, if you take a good look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, I have a 25% boost. So we get a natural 25% boost being a Fallout First member, and I claimed that right off the current Season 18 Season Pass. So as you start a new season, you go through the pages, and there are 3 pages in which you can claim 5, 10, and another 10%, which equals 25% boost right off the Season Pass. So at the end of the season, we go to the next season, basically that boost will be decked down to 0. So just an FYI on that. Somebody had explained that the other day, and I guess maybe some people don't understand that, but that's a good explanation. So again, it being a Tuesday, we're going to go ahead and use a score booster drink as well. Now, score booster drink will give us an extra 25% for 24 hours, so let's go ahead and do that. So now we have 50%. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead here, complete the event Invaders from Beyond. At the same time we do this, we will be destroying robots because the droids. Right on, Jim. The drones, the little flying guys with the one eye, they are considered robots, okay? So you'll see that kind of popping up on the left-hand side of the screen as well at the same time. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to join this event. We are going to be a little bit late, but that's okay. As long as we complete the event is fine.
One more thing. The enemy ship is powering up their offensive systems. Watch out for missile strikes.
Over here, Jimmy. Jeez, kind of following that person. So see that alien drone over there? So as we all know, those are considered robots, so you will see that. See how it pops up to destroy robots? So just an FYI there. Yeah, lock and load, Jimmy boy.
There are 2 commanders coming. Take care not to
And of
draw
course, the
fire
2
from
commanders
both
is
at
the
once.
second wave here now, and the 2 commanders are considered robots. Nice. Oh. There you go. Nice. Right on.
No
Robots.
time to lose. Destroy that brainwave siphon. Good work. Now
Sweet.
move on to the final siphon.
We're also seeing another one there pop in there to kill a creature. That is part of a week challenge, but we'll go through that during that video anyway. Dancing around with the old grappling monster there. Or sorry, the Blackwood's monster. just don't die, of course, at the same time. Nice.
That brainwave siphon. I hope that my
Right, the Invaders from Beyond. Nice. So again, this is the second week, the Invaders from Beyond. We have it right up to this coming Tuesday, the 26th, so just an FYI there. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and pick some stuff up, shall we? No idea where that... Oh, there's over there. I don't know how I ended up over here, no idea. Let's go ahead and take it all here. Nice. Ouch. Right? Cool. Let's head up here. These guys here. Nice. All right. Let's see what is next here, Jimmy. Let's see what is next. All right, let's continue on with this one here. Destroy Robot 10. So as I mentioned, the drones here during Invaders from Beyond are considered robots. There are many great spots we can find robots here around the wasteland. Of course, right up here we have good old Clarksburg. Of course, the upper section. The lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section is a great spot to find robots. Right over here at Arctos Pharma. One of the first spots you encounter robots as a brand new player when you come down from Vault 76 right here at the Vault-Tec Agricultural Research Center. Sometimes there's a event you can spawn in here called Fertile Soil, and either or, there'll be all kinds of robots here anyway. Charleston Train Yard. Now we have Beckley, and we have the Beckley Mine Exhibit. We have the Hawksbill Weather Station. There's 4 RoboBrains that spawn in there. Of course, we have good old Sugar Grove. We have Robco Research Center. It's just an FY, many great spots. Turrets are also considered robots. We can find turrets here at Bloody Franks, down through Berkeley Springs, and in around Harper's Ferry, just to name a few spots. And even the 3 large vertibirds that kind of fly up in the air, they kind of cover the little cargo one. If you drop them out of the air, they are also considered robots. So just an FYI, just to give you guys as many options as possible. So let's pop over here to Arctos Farm. We haven't been here for a little bit. So let's pop over here and we'll finish this one off. Okay, let's go ahead here. We're going to go right to the front door. Somebody's already here. Don't really see them. Of course, robots are a good source of many type of materials. Look at that baby right there. And that's a thing you'll come across on public servers. You don't know when the last time that they were spawned in. Okay, so sometimes you can go to these spots and all these robots could be already, destroyed. So something you always got to keep in mind. That can and will happen. Right, there's our last one. Nice. Destroy a robot. Alright, so where did we pop up around there? This way? Oh, we're just going in circles now. Well, we did see that Nuka-Cola machine with a Nuka-Cola Quantum in it. Right here. All right. Here. Yeah, big Nuka-Cola Quantum too. So again, we could find Nuka-Cola Quantum randomly throughout the wasteland. Okay. Now there are a couple spots that we will see them more frequently. And it's in these Nuka-Cola machines, okay? And I find myself, it's usually when you're not looking for it is when you find it, okay? Just like right here, all right? I find there's a couple Nuka-Cola machines that I find it around more often. Right here, the Green Country Lodge, we have that swimming pool area. There's a Nuka-Cola machine there as well. And usually up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery, right next to the building, right next to the cemetery there's a Nuka-Cola machine. It usually has one there as well, right? And those are a couple good spots. And again, right down here, it's a free fast travel. Do have Nuka World on tour, but again, it is totally random, right? Every server is different, all right? So sometimes we can go to a server. I could show you these spots all day long, but it just depends on the server that you're on. Depends on the server, how many people are on the server that are going after the same things you are, all right? So let's head to our camp here real quick. We'll continue on this conversation. After you play the game for a little bit, you'll roughly have, a couple of favorite spots where you'll find these kind of things. So it's always good to kind of jot them down somewheres where they kind of just, it's hard to remember every single little thing, but right, and another thing, if you do have Nuka-Cola Collectron stations, I think our guy's right out front here. This is the Quantum one. This is the one we got way back in Season 11. When Nuka World on Tour first came about, as you can see, is he will collect various types of Nuka-Cola products. He's got a couple twists, got a Quantum on him, so that's pretty awesome. And when he goes on sale, usually goes on sale maybe once or twice a year, but he's usually bundled with other things, so FYI. Now, there is another variation of that. If we go to our build menu here, to the resource tab. It's this bad boy right here. So we've had this guy for quite some time. I'm thinking Season 4, Season 5. It was a long time ago. When he came about, everyone and their dog was happy because everyone was sick of looking for Nuka-Cola products. Could never be finding them. But again, this is the OG one. And when he goes on for sale, he usually goes on sale for about 250 or 500 atoms once in a while in the atomic shop, maybe once or twice a year. Now, we can also use gold bullion. If you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, you can come down here to Foundation. Of course, we have Samuel, and you can use your gold bullion for that as well. Now, again, there is a natural spawn that's more guaranteed, and it's right over here at Fraternity Row. So let's pop over here. We were here just the other day, and I don't believe it spawned in Forest, but we'll still show you either way. I'm going to go right up this road here. Going to be a couple ghouls, but we're just going to kind of fly over them. Or run past them, whatever you want. So this is the Etta Sai house, one with the blue door. This is the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs. And it's not here, so usually it'd be right around here, right? But again, I'm surprised these are even here, to be honest with you, being how we're on a public server with other people. But at the end of the day, if you're having a hard time finding Nuka-Cola Quantum or a couple others, you can buy them, right? One spot is right here from Bubbles. We're going to go to this icon right here, the White Spring Resort. Go right inside and bring us right to the front door. Right, you see me talk about this little spiel, so we're going to take a right. Go to the tavern. Go to the medical bay. Go to the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take a left right to where Bubbles is. As you can see, Bubbles will sell to Quantum 58 caps, and again, you can server hop this all day long. As long as you have the caps, you can just fill your boots. Now, one thing good about Bubbles' inventory, it does not tie into the inventory of the vending machines, which are right down here at Nuka World on Tour. And it too is a free fast travel, so let's pop down here. I bought that one just so I can show you how the inventories aren't tied together. That's why I end up buying them. But somebody else can go in right behind me on this server and it'll be there for them. That's the great thing about Bubbles and these vending machines here. We've tested that out before. Call up on 58 caps, just like that. And that's what I would say. Don't waste too much time trying to look for it, unless you have time. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Depends on, time, what you have for your day. Let's go to our items section. Let's go ahead and drink our Nuka-Cola Quantum. Go. Nuka-Cola Quantum 2 for 2 done. Nice. Alright, scrap junk to produce plastic 10. So again, plastic is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go over here. Go ahead and go craft. Down to bulk, the P section. So to bulk one plastic, you just need 12 molded plastic. All you do is you bulk one plastic and then you scrap it, and then it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or the people that just like to do things the faster, quicker, easier way. There are many places that we can find plastic here in the game. Let's head back to the camp just so I can show you a camp resource that we just got maybe within the last couple months. It's this bad boy right here. So this is the Red Rocket Dumpster Collector. So I did do a video on this. We got it in the Atomic Shop a couple months ago. And again, it will collect junk items, but when you scrap them, it will give us plastic. Okay, and only plastic. Now, I know, a lot of people didn't really like is how it only gave us plastic. But again, it is a camp resource. It looks great and everything. But the main thing I was trying to promote for folks is, especially for the folks that are kind of short on time, that have busy lives like myself, definitely, these camp resources definitely where it's at. It just saves you a lot of time. All right? But at the end of the day, it depends on however way you want to play your game and what you think of it. But that just gives you an idea. All right? So let's go to a pretty good spot where we can find some plastic. We're going to pop right over here. Whoa, that went really fast. Big Al's Tattoo Parlor in Morgantown. Let's pop up here. Hopefully the sun comes out here soon. Once when you're here, we're actually going to head east. Don't need a jetpack to get up here. You can just kind of run or walk. Make your ways right up through here. This spot here is it's an unmarked location. There's an actual name of the house, but I can't remember what the name of the house is. But it's like a cat house, so to speak. It's this house right here. This is where we are on the map, roughly right here, just due east of Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. And right inside here, again, we have a bunch of cats on the walls, and there's all kinds of these cat bowls, right? Scrap that cat bowl. One cat bowl gives us 2 plastic, right? As you can see, there are all kinds of them. They're just everywhere. See them? Nice little spot. Plastic. And you see how it just kind of pops up out of the ground like that? Pretty awesome, eh? Alright, so we are on a public server, so we'll leave some for somebody else, just in case somebody else uses this. Let's go ahead. We're going to head back to our camp. You can go to any workbench, another player's workbench, or at a train station, whatever you want to do. Whatever is easiest for you. Right, let's go ahead and scrap these cat bowls here. Here we go. Scrap direct to produce plastic, 10 for 10. And again, you need to do the faster, quicker, easier way. The bulk and scrap method is where it's at. Right, what's next? Is it your shelter? 1. Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, in case there was someone who's brand spanking new, get yourself a free shelter right up here at Vault 51. And I would say if you're a new player, you're lower level, you never played the game before, the hardest part is just getting your making your way up here, right? But once when you do, there's a little quest. It's about 5-7 minutes long. There's no enemies involved. At the end of that quest, you get yourself a free shelter. You also get some free decorations for that shelter. Now, if you played way back in the day when we had Season 13 scoreboard, if you made it all the way to rank 100, you would have got yourself a free sound stage shelter right at rank 100, so FYI. And if you paid for Follow First just once and never paid for Follow First again, and you claim the Vault Lobby shelter, you'll always have that shelter despite you not paying for Follow First anymore. Alright? So I have 3 shelters, and all 3 of them I got for free. Head right into our soundstage shelter. This is the one you got in Season 13 at rank 100, and all you do is just visit it. You just go inside. Just done like that. Just like that. And let's head back outside here. Alright, good stuff. That's a door right here, Jimmy. Alright, what is next? Cripple Super Mutants Arm 2. Okay, so many great spots where you can find Super Mutants in around the Wasteland. North Carnival Lookout, which is fairly close to Vault 76. Grafton. Grafton Steel. Grafton Dam. New Gad. Wade Airport. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge. West Tech Research. Huntersville. Grindstone Arch, Research Site, Saxon. Alright, so any of them will do. Let's just pop down here to New Gad. Alright, so we're just not killing a super mutant. What are we doing here, Jim? Crippling a super mutant's arm 2. Okay, so if we do it right, we have the right weapon. All we need is 1 super mutant. We go left arm, right arm. Okay? You can also free aim if you so wish, whatever you like to do. If you do use VATS, which is what I prefer to do myself, there's a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It's called Concentrated Fires. Allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. That's why I prefer to use VATS when I'm crippling, or most of the time anyway, because I can go left arm, right arm, and get the most out of crippling, right? Bow and arrow works good. The drill, if you're using power armor. Shotgun works exceptionally well, especially if you're using the Enforcer perk card under agility. Most ballistic weapons, plasma caster, plasma rifle, but you guys have seen me play long enough, most of you, and you can definitely get the feeling that basically not all weapons are created equal when you try to cripple. Okay, let's go left arm here. Try to use left arm here. Alright. So, unfortunately, I always have a hard time with this particular weapon. Let's find another guy here. Go for the left arm. Here we go. Just like that. Alright, what's next? Take a camera picture of a best built Camp 1. Alright, so we are on a public server with other people. There's one just close by, so let's go ahead. Just going to use our caps and just fast travel over. And again, you can decide what you want to do. You can utilize the free fast travels in the game. That makes it a little bit easier. Shouldn't have engaged them. There we go. There we go. All right, nice. So, again, get the, there we go. Take a camera picture of a best built camp. So, of course, you have to go to a best built camp. It says take a camera picture. You have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Okay, if you go photo mode, which is off the map screen here, it's not going to work. Okay, so FYI. And anytime you have to take a camera picture, or even sometimes they'll say use photo mode, okay, in the challenge, okay? Basically, you have to try to get inside the camp or on top of the camp is your best bet, right? Let's go ahead. We're going to get our Pro Snap Deluxe camera here. We're going to go right inside. Now, not every building, sometimes you come across players' camps and they're locked, and I don't know why that is, but if it is locked, just try to get somewheres, you know, somewheres in the middle or somewheres close, okay? So we're just going to go right to the side wall here. Because you know, when you build your camp, there's usually a green outline. So roughly this will be inside their camp. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to take a camera picture of this here. Didn't work, right? So let's actually go inside here. There we go. Take a camera picture of a best built camp. So it could have been maybe because on that side, that corner, we could have been just barely inside the green zone. So without knowing for sure, and if you're not sure, you always go to another camp, right? If it's not working out for you. All right. The main thing is just get yourself situated where you're kind of in the middle of the camp, roughly. Now, again, I do have a video on how you can get your very own Pro Snap Deluxe camera. I made it a couple months ago with my low-level character. You can definitely follow along. It's all time-stamped, but to give you the short, dirty version, basically on every server, there's a corpse, either Axel or Ann, but the main thing is you got to go and try to find them. So your best bet is just go to the atomic shop. So that could take quite a while trying to find them. You just go down here to camp. Slide it down here to the utility tab. Come across this My Personal Terminal. It is free. You go ahead and claim it. You go to your camp and you build it. Then you interact with it. Now, there's a couple options there. One option will be to investigate the suspicious person. And once when you select that, just like any quest or mission will pop in the top right-hand corner of the screen, it'll say investigate the suspicious person. All you do is you go to your map. And again, not necessarily right here. I'm just using this as an example. Come up with a little diamond like this, but it'll be filled in. Okay, so we do have quite a few diamonds on the map, but your best bet is just to kind of use your little cursor and kind of hover over it until you see the one that says investigate the suspicious person. And then you can either walk or fast travel to that location, pick up the broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera off the body of Axel or Ann, you take it to your Tinker's Workbench, and craft your very own Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Now, I highly recommend you take good care of it. If you drop it by accident, okay, basically it'll destroy itself. And good luck getting it back. Just saying. Alright, so I think we are done. These daily challenges here. We are. Nice. Nice. Let's head back to our camp. We won't be able to interact with anything here at the best build. Not even the workbenches. And that's something that they hope that they change. It's a little annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the weapon of the day here. I've been using this 2-shot refined sharpshooter's alien blaster. +1 projectile, plus 100% recoil, plus 25% damage, 150% hipfire accuracy, at the plus 50% limb damage. Weapon break 50% slower. Target movement speed reduced by 30% for 3 seconds. The mods I have is the long barrel, sharpshooter's grip, cryo mag, short scope, and the zenith paint. Pretty cool. 36 times 2 damage, 22 times 2 cryo damage. Of course, it uses AB rounds, alien blaster rounds, which you cannot convert in the ammo converter. It's a little annoying, but I like to kind of bring it out once in a while just to kind of show it off. Pretty cool. Pretty cool weapon. They actually nerfed this a couple months ago, if some of you remember, and because it was very powerful. It still is somewhat, but it's fun to use. But I don't like how they nerfed it. Okay, and of course, it being a pistol. Of course, it is a pistol build. Under agility, we have Master Gunslinger, Gunslinger, Expert Gunslinger, all maxed out. We have White Knight, Adrenaline. We have Suppressor, but Suppressor doesn't really involve with this one. Tank Killer, Crack Shot. Legendary perk cards. These are the same ones I have all the time. I don't change these. These are all maxed out. Alright, just like that, guys. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.